Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. Before we get into Debt Free Friday this week, I wanted to thank my partner for this video, Mint Mobile. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, I've partnered with Mint Mobile before and I so appreciate them continuing to support my channel. And my husband and I absolutely love Mint Mobile, so this partnership just made sense. This partnership this week is incredibly relevant because my husband and I earlier this week were actually discussing our cell phone plan for our kids. So if you guys have followed me for a while, we have 3 children. They are almost 9, almost 4, and 1.5 almost. And we were talking about my 9-year-old because it has been a struggle lately with him being gone all the time for sports and being at friends' houses and just being around the neighborhood. And we really want to be able to reach him, but we weren't sure how we felt about giving him a cell phone. So just as we were talking about that, a few hours later, I got an email from Mint Mobile talking about their family plans. And I was like, a light bulb went off in my head when I got that email and I saw it because we have an old cell phone that we haven't used in a few years. And we were like, perfect, we could actually set him up with a Mint Mobile line for as low as $15 a month, which is what we plan to do. So we are going to extend our family plan. We're going to add one of our old phones, create a line for that so that we can have a home phone. All my millennial peeps, you will understand, but it's kind of funny calling it a home phone. But we don't plan to give him the cell phone for himself, but we do plan to set up the line with Mint and just have that available for any of our kids in the future when they leave the house and they need to have a device with them. Now, we had previously looked at this through one of our old cell phone carriers, and to add a line, it was like over $40 to $60 just to add a line. But with Mint Mobile, we can add a line for as low as $15 a month. So we are going to add him to our Mint Mobile family plan, and then we will have that cell phone. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm also really excited to continue to extend our Mint Mobile family. It just made sense to add a line for only $15. Like, that was so much more affordable than what we thought it would be. And because we are with Mint, before we switched over, we checked the coverage map on mintmobile.com, which is an incredible tool. If you guys are interested in checking out Mint, definitely go on to mintmobile.com and check out their coverage map, because you can type in like exact coordinates, you can type in addresses, and they will let you know the service coverage in your area. So before we switched over to Mint, we already checked out like our baseball field and all of our friends' homes and our home and all the areas that my son also frequents. And so we know that no matter where he is with his cell phone, he will get really good coverage through Mint and we'll be able to reach him in times of need. I'm really excited about this new development in our life. It's really a crazy time to be having an older child who I feel like is like almost ready to have a cell phone. But with Mint, I feel peace of mind that we will be able to stay in contact with him and make sure that he is safe wherever he is. So again, thank you so much to Mint Mobile for partnering with me on today's video. If you guys are interested in checking out Mint Mobile, I will leave the link in my bio down below. You could also scan the QR code on the screen here and you could visit mintmobile.com/deardebt. I will leave all of that again down in the description and the pinned comment if you guys want to check that out. But let's go ahead and get into Debt Free Friday for this week.
I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow. But it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I keep on.
All right, so let's get into our Debt Free Friday for March 31st. And this is also going to be the March recap because this is the last Debt Free Friday of March. We are closing out March. It felt like a really long month, but it was so fun. We had an amazing time on vacation, and I'm so grateful that we were able to take that time away with family. And thank you guys for being patient while I was kind of out of the office for a week. I was trying to be off of social media as much as possible, although it is definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. So I was not completely off, but I tried to stay off as much as I could. So let's go ahead and get into it for this week. So we started this week at $8,200, which was at 82%. So if you guys watched last week, you know that my goal this week was to hit $1,100 for the week because that would actually bring us to our $5,000 goal for the month. And I'm very proud to say that we were able to do that. We squeezed it out of the budget as much as we could. So we sent $1,100 to savings this week, which leaves us at $9,300, which is at 93%. And that leaves us with only $700 left to our goal. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that we will be able to finish this either the first week in April or possibly the second week. I have to see kind of how that falls. I'm really hoping we can finish it maybe in the first week, but that might be a little bit of a stretch. So we will definitely see, but I'm very proud of that progress. I just realized I wrote payment recap. Like, I'm not paying anything. I swear, like, we have been debt free now for over a year and like 3 months, and I still say payment sometimes instead of saying like sending money to savings. But you guys get the point. I'll just leave it like that. But you know, I'm paying myself, right? I guess it is a payment. It's a payment to myself. So I'm just going to do a really quick recap here in case you don't watch all my Debt Free Friday videos. I know some of you guys only watch my last Debt Free Friday of the month. So the first week we sent 1,000, then 800, then 900, then 1,200, and then 1,100, which all totals to $5,000 for the month, which was our huge goal for this month. We did have 2 extra paychecks, so we definitely had a lot of extra money coming in this month, and we also had our side hustle income. So very grateful that we were able to reach that goal. So really quickly, just for our recap of our side hustle income. So for this week, I only had one thing, and that was $10 from Surveys on the Go. I know I've talked about this a little bit in previous Debt Free Friday videos this month, but I have just been like kind of out of it and not really doing Surveys on the Go very much. So I did finally get enough surveys to cash out my $10. So I was excited about that. But that is actually the only side hustle income we had this week. We were on vacation the first part of the week, so we weren't home very much. And then now we've been basically just trying to get life back on track because, you know, after vacation, it's just like hectic and there's so much laundry and like things to put away and clean and etc. So we've just been trying to get back to real life and get back on track. So I'm really excited for April, really looking forward to a new month. And I'm really hoping that in April, I can focus a little bit more on side hustle income so we can really crush it in April. So quickly, I want to also go over our side hustle income for the month. I know you guys really enjoy when I do this because it just recaps all the side hustle income that we got for the entire month. Again, I know not all of you guys watch every single Debt Free Friday, although some of you do, and I very much appreciate that. So first thing we had was $7.08 from Upside. Upside is a cashback app for gas. So I always have it linked down in my pinned comment if you guys want to check out Upside. I really enjoy using it. We usually get like between $5 to $10 a month. It's really nothing major, but it's a help. So I really appreciate it. Then we had $12.68 from Etsy. We had $45 from a work reimbursement for my husband that we were able to put towards our financial goals. Then we also made $15 on Facebook Marketplace. $178 from YouTube. That's my AdSense for the month of February. And then I also made the $10 for this week from Surveys on the Go. So that brings our total for the month. Oops, you can't see where I'm writing. I'm sorry. That brings our total for the month of March to $267.76. So for a month, I feel like that's really good. We have been definitely averaging around like $200 to $300, probably a little bit on the lower end this year. I think we've been right around this number most months. So I'm really grateful for that consistency because another $200 to $300 a month has been really helpful for our financial goals. And I'm really excited about that. So let me go ahead and fill in our tracker for this week and I will come back to close out the video.
Salt on my wounds when I shouldn't stay. I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe.
All right, so before I close out this video, I did just want to update our month tracker. So we do this every single month at the end of the month. So this month we were able to send $5,000 to our car fund, which is so exciting. That really finishes off the quarter strong. So I'm so proud of that goal and how close we are to accomplishing it. We definitely will be able to finish it in April. So I'm excited to move on to more goals and just continue this year. I'm so proud of the amount of progress we've been able to make so far this year. So as you guys can see, we are almost done with our tracker. We only have 3 more icons left before we are done with our car savings tracker, which is just so exciting. Let me know in the comments down below, how are you guys doing for your financial goals this year? Are you guys on track? Are you falling a little bit behind? If you are, don't feel too bad. There is so much time left in the year. You can definitely get back on track and definitely get back on the grind. There's so much time left. I mean, we're only 3 months into the year, so you guys can turn it around, okay, if you're not on track. That's all I have for this video. I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you next week with another video. Bye, guys.